Hey y'all, it is December the 14th, 2019. Y'all, and I want to share with you a legend. And I also want to bring to you a world exclusive. All right, we're going to share it and we're going to dissect it and study it. Meanwhile, just to give you some background on this absolute legend who I want to share with you. I've mentioned before earlier this week that Joe Biden had announced that he was going to come to San Antonio. All right. As late as last evening, actually on a live stream, I stated quite clearly and without hesitation that Joe Biden would consider himself lucky to get 1,000 people to come out to see him in San Antonio on a Friday evening. I just want to be very secretive about it. I know Joe Biden didn't bring out 1,000 people. If he did, he's very fortunate and he paid for some of those people to come out. There's no way 1,000 people came out to see Joe Biden in San Antonio. We're over 1 million people up in San Antonio. There ain't no way. That's how unpopular he is. And yet still they want to say, oh yeah, he's polling. All right, and there's proof. All right, you see, I knew full well that Joe Biden did not stand a chance at getting 1,000 people to see him in the greater San Antonio area, an extremely populated area of Texas. I knew he wouldn't get 1,000 people. I want to draw your attention to the Rivard Report. That's also a world exclusive because nobody is ever going to hear about the Rivard Report. It's a local paper in San Antonio, and most people in San Antonio have never heard of the Rivard Report. All right. Even their miserable embarrassment of a publication had to admit that last night, Joe Biden, right here, black and white, he couldn't get barely several hundred people in downtown San Antonio on a Friday evening to come see him. All right. That's quite embarrassing. But okay, that being said, I want to draw your attention, just like the Rivard Report, to a member of the crowd wearing a Trump t-shirt. And he shouted at Biden and he interrupted him, much to the displeasure of the rest of the crowd, as you can imagine. And we're gonna break it down. We got it from different angles, what happened at the Joe Biden rally. Here's a picture of the man, the legend, the man full of vinegar, the man full of vigor in life. I believe his name is Brandon. I believe this is the young lady who he brought with him to the rally. She also seems to be shouting at Joe Biden. All right. So without further ado, I want to show you a video to introduce you into what happened, the legendary incident that happened in San Antonio only yesterday. I want to give you the first angle of what happened at that incident.
America can overcome 4 years of Donald Trump's chaos and corruption. But if elected, re-elected, if we're ever and fundamentally change the character of who we are as a nation, we can't let this happen. This election is about the soul of our nation. That's right. And Donald Trump has poisoned our soul. He fans the flames of hate.
Oh, yeah.
Hate groups, white supremacists here at home.
Yes.
Coming down the escalator when he announced in Trump Towers, he said he was doing it before he hit the ground floor. Remember what he said? He said, I'm going to take on those rapist Mexicans.
Yeah.
Then he claimed, no, there's never been a president. Never been a president. Oh, it is a lie.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is a lie.
It's not. Go on. Go on. Go away. Go away. Go outside and tell everybody out there. Let's go, go. 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 Let's go, go.
this man represents Donald Trump very well.
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Claiming there's an invasion of America.
Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away!
Great America.
Go away!
All right, here we go.
Go away!
Here's the deal. Remember, no, let him go. Don't, just
Just
let him
get
go.
him out of here. Go on.
This is not a Trump rally. This is.
Thank you.
My mother would say. God bless you.
The door's that way. Door's that way. Go on.
All right. We're all staying a long time. But here's the deal. You know, claiming, remember in 18 he claimed to try to save the skin of the party. He claimed there was an invasion of Latinos coming across the border, going to invade and pollute America. Well, guess what? Guess what? It's not, the words presidents say matter. It wasn't too long after that, a guy down in El Paso walks into a parking lot, and guns down a lot of innocent people, and he says, I'm doing it to prevent the invasion of Texas by Hispanics. Folks, Donald Trump isn't just dead wrong, he doesn't know who we are as a country. We're a nation of immigrants. People who came here from every country on earth.
All right, y'all, that was the first angle to that incident that I wanted to share with you. It was shot by a belligerent lady. She did not know even how to hold the camera on her cell phone. Couldn't really make out what young Brandon was saying. There were certain keywords that you heard all muffled in the crowd. That being said, without further ado, here is an absolute legend, and every word that he said to Joe Biden.
This election is about the soul of our nation. And Donald Trump has poisoned our soul. He fans the flames of hate. Hate groups, white supremacists here at home. Coming down the escalator when he announced in Trump Towers, he said he was doing it before he hit the ground floor. Remember what he said? He said, I'm going to take on those rapist Mexicans. Then he claimed, no, there's never been a president.
That's a lie, Joe.
Never been a president.
That's a lie.
Oh, it is a lie.
Yeah. And it was your son in the Ukraine. All right.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
You're the one that offered to withhold $1 billion. The Council of Foreign Relations. Son of a bitch, he got fired, right, Joe? Son of a bitch, he got fired, right? Remember that? Trump is innocent. Trump is innocent. Infowars.com. Infowars.com, Joe. You'll never be president. Your son is a crackhead. Your son is a crackhead, Joe. What do you think about that? Son of a bitch, he got fired, right? You're not giving the $1 billion, right, Joe? There's your quid pro quo, Joe. There's your quid pro quo, brother. Infowars.com. Trump is innocent.
Do something important with your life.
Say what?
Do something important with your life.
I am. I'm calling out corruption.
Yeah. Thank you.
Trump's innocent.
Thank you.
Infowars.com.
You ain't white suit at. You don't want the clan suit.
Lock him up.
All right. We're all staying a long time. Here's
Thank
the
you.
deal. You know, claiming, remember in 18 he claimed to try to save the skin of the party. He claimed there was an invasion. an invasion.
There was.
Latinos coming across the border.
There is an invasion.
Invade America. Well, guess what? Guess what?
Here you go. Teamwork.
Here
you go. Don't go, don't go.
After that, a guy down in El Paso,
Thank you, thank you.
guns down, a lot of this. America can overcome 4 years of Donald Trump's chaos and corruption. But if elected, re-elected, if forever and fundamentally change the character of who we are as a nation, we can't let this happen. This election is about the soul of our nation. And Donald Trump has poisoned our soul. He fans the flames of hate groups, white supremacists here at home. Coming down the escalator when he announced in Trump Towers, he said he was doing it before he hit the ground floor. Remember what he said? He said, I'm going to take on those rapist Mexicans. And he told no, that there's never been a president.
That's a lie, Joe.
Never been a president.
That's a lie.
Oh, it is a lie.
Yeah. And it was your son in the Ukraine. All right.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Yeah. You're the one that offered to withhold $1 billion. The Council of Foreign Relations. Son of a bitch, he got fired, right, Joe? Son of a bitch, he got fired, right? Remember that? Trump is innocent! Trump is innocent! Infowars.com! Infowars.com, Joe! You'll never be president! Your son is a crackhead! Your son is a crackhead, Joe! What do you think about that? Son of a bitch, he got fired, right? You're not giving the $1 billion, right, Joe? There's your quid pro quo, Joe. There's your quid pro quo, brother. Infowars.com. Trump is innocent.
Do something important with your life.
Say what?
Do something important with your life.
I am. I'm calling out corruption.
Yeah.
Bullshit, you guys. Trump's innocent.
Thank you.
Infowars.com.
You ain't white suited. You know
Thank you.
Claiming, remember in 18 he claimed to try to save the skin of the black. Claiming there was an invasion. There was. Latinos coming across the border. A Russian invasion.
There you go. Teamwork. There you go. Don't go.
God